Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel again. Today I'm going to show you what my grandfather and I did here to make the 98 to 02 Camaro front brakes, the dual piston calipers and everything. How did we make those work on a 93 to 97 Camaro? It is a little bit of a process, but for the most part it's really just taking parts off and putting LS parts on. Let me show you what we did here though. So I went with the power stop brakes and everything. So here are the dual piston calipers, and we can go ahead and show you what we took off here. This was the other caliper. So I mean, just to give you a reference here, here is the dual piston caliper there, and then compare it to just this little single piston. I will tell you, just the feel of the pedal is a lot better, and I love the drilled and slotted rotors, of course, from Power Stop. So let me go ahead and just take you through a couple things that we had to do to get this to happen. So first off, we did have to replace these spindles. The LS spindles, or I'm just going to call the 98 to 02 stuff the LS stuff, and the 93 to 97, I'm just going to call it the LT stuff. So you do need the LS spindles. Reason being, the ear that's on the other ones is not on these spindles, and it makes it much easier to mount up. Plus then everything is all the same for the LS, you know, the calipers, everything is all the same. These ones have brackets, whereas the fronts for the old car do not. So we went ahead, and you got to pick up a set of the spindles. You can probably find them at a junkyard, you can find them online like eBay. I went ahead and got mine powder coated in the black just to make them look a little bit fresher, since they're going under, and pretty much everything else here is new, including a new tubular K member that we just threw in here as well. And everything just looks fantastic under here. So that, you have to have the spindles. It makes it way easier. If you want, you probably could get away with cutting the ears off, but I mean, if you want it to look the best, honestly, just get a set of new spindles. Another thing that you are going to end up needing is the calipers. Obviously, calipers are different. Like I said, these ones have brackets, the others do not. Just the way they hook up and everything is different. I mean, these are dual piston, the others are single piston. So I mean, you are getting two pistons to help you stop compared to one. It's bound to be better. Rotors, you don't have to get the Power Stop stuff. I just did. I got this whole kit with the calipers, rotors, pads, everything. So you're just going to need, you know, your essential brakes for a LS car. If you just pick those up, then you're good there. You don't have to change your hubs. The hubs are exactly the same. Speed sensor and everything, all back here. All that is exactly the same. Unless you want to change the hubs, since it's going to be new, or maybe you're having issues with your hubs, just go ahead and change them if you want then, but you don't have to. And the last little thing was the brake lines. I found it best to fit the factory LT car lines, but I had to bend this bracket. My grandfather did this part. He made a little bit of a cut right here, cut through. This is where they used to bolt, but whenever you would turn the wheel all the way, this line would be, I mean, as stretched as you can possibly get. And you know, a 90-degree turn right here, if you guys are gonna try and run these factory lines, everything the same, I'm gonna tell you, you're really pushing the limits of the brake lines. They're gonna go out quick on you. So we fixed that by bending this bracket. We just drilled in a little bit further back on it, and it looks pretty good, and it's nice and simple fix to make it so your brake lines don't, you know, snap on you. I mean, what's the point in wasting the brake lines? And then the last thing you are going to need is going to be the Banjo bolt. So you need the Banjo bolt for the LS calipers. It is just ever so slightly a different thread. The other one didn't want to go in. These ones are a finer thread. If I had to guess, I think it's an M10 by 1, and the LT cars might have been like M10 by like 1.5 or something like that. So it was just barely different, but enough that it just didn't want to go in. So that's essentially how you do it. And then obviously, you know, you go through the same old brake process, bleeding them and everything. And it's a pretty simple upgrade that I think you will definitely notice a difference. And I mean, you can't go wrong with the look. I think it looks fantastic, especially getting the powder coated red calipers and everything, and the spindles, and then add that all to the tubular K-frame and everything under here. Everything looks great. So really glad with how it's coming together. If you have any questions, just comment below. I'll let you know. I'll try and answer as many as I can, but it is a pretty simple process. It's not too bad. It's really, like I said, it's really just taking parts off, putting stuff from a different car on. That was most of it. Other than that, not really difficult at all. So hopefully I'll be able to get some later videos of some more performance oriented stuff here soon, now that I'm actually getting the car in a lot better running shape. So just stay tuned. I just figured this one would really help you people out who want to do this brake swap. And like I said, super simple. It's really not that bad. The brakes are gonna work better than what you had, so no doubt about it. So like I said, any questions, just let me know. Like and comment, subscribe. I really appreciate all the support you guys give me. I know there's only a handful right now, and I'm trying to get the channel to grow, but we'll have some more exciting stuff coming soon, no doubt. So just stay tuned, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.